It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go from KC. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. It was Jalen Watson who got him down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Jackson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. 3rd down coming up.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Brian Cook.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second and inches.
Yellow.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
1st down throw, Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Very good throw there, but not at the same pace as his target. That's incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Travis Jones. He's in there to drop them. And it leads to fourth down.
Field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And that one not going to get there. And it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Jackson now on second down. That is caught. It is Hopkins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
So after that turnover on the opening drive, the last thing you'd want to do here, Mike, is go back on the field and just go 3 and out. So they pick up a first down. They're able to extend this possession. It's going to go a long way towards just settling everybody in that offensive huddle down and letting the rest of this game unfold.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 17.
First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. He's still on his feet. And he will go all the way. Travis Kelsey took down Kansas City. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. When you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there on the scramble. 31 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down to keep the drive going.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Raven first down. Now Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Paris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 3rd and 9 to begin. Again, it's Jackson. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark it just short.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
Well, I'll tell you, Mike, I'm feeling pretty good about my chances of picking up this 4th down when I've got big old Derrick Henry in the backfield. So what an unbelievable job by this defense coming up with a huge 4th down stop.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. In middle, he's got Kelsey. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Give a little some credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
A first down throw for Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Third, they need 8. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. Inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, AC. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Justice Hill to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
From 25, he'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now a carry for Hunt. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Mahomes now on second down. Moving, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. That is Odafe Oweh getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that'll set up 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to throw, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down. He'll look to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And 3rd down coming up. Jackson up top again. Open man, that's Flowers. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
A 44-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Ravens are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard.
At their own 25-yard line.
taken in by Brown. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Here's Mahomes. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. On the ground, this is Hunt. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion. And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
On third down, Mahomes. He's going to look downfield once again. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. An even 40 yards.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Here's a run with Hunt. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 33 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Pick up by the all-pro Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, like, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. This is Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here. I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. 3rd down and 3. Throwing Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 20. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Baltimore. On play action, here's Jackson. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd down, they need 7. Here's Jackson. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground.
Good blocking, and he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
At the 44-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Odafe Oweh. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing now, Mahomes. Now they'll set up the screen for Hunt. Good hustle by the defense. He beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. A fair catch. He's going to call it, take it right around his own 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. Open man downfield is Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and a yard. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. 1st down as they do it on the ground.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
This is part 2. And he's into the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The Michigan man, David Ojabo, getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. Mahomes back. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass supposed to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the 1st down chain. If he just catches that ball and turns upfield, they extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
They'll run it with Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raven 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. And he will get into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
is Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 17 yards.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one downfield, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. That's caught by Hunt. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of a first down after a gain of 7. Third down. 3 to go. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. A pick up there of 19 yards. First down, KC.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now it's second and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Mahomes. A float behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Mahomes now to throw again. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
Yellow. 15. Attack.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal. He's got it at the 3.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping him short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
Yellow.
Now or never, they'll pick up by the all-pro Roquan Smith. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a stunning turn of events. Greg, looks like they're going in for the score. Instead, they bring it back the other way for the pick 6.
Yeah, I mean, how fast the tables can turn in the NFL, Mike. I mean, 1 minute, as you said, you're rolling the dice, thinking you got a chance to go and get 6. Next thing you know, you're watching the other team take it all the way the other way for a touchdown.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull any sort of comeback.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.